Previously on Old Iron Adventures. Chris Hudson finished up at the Eric Myers Open House, where we saw a collection that's worth the hype. But back in Nokomis, Aumann's gun specialist Jim Paquette took a look at two movie props. Then Roger scouted out a John Deere collection like none other. Aumann Auctions has been in business for over 60 years and has been the leading force around the world in vintage power. And we're going to show you why. Through adventures around the world, you'll see vintage tractors, trucks, cars, memorabilia, and so much more. Aumann Auctions isn't just an auction company, but a group of men and women with a passion for the stories behind these items. Welcome to Old Iron Adventures.
We're here at the Aumann Auctions showroom. We're here for the Jim Newworth motorcycle collection that features over 100 bikes of all different types and ages and brands. So we've got tons and tons of stuff to look at here. We also got a lot of stuff on display that's coming up this fall. So we're going to have a great day and show some people some stuff coming up on auction. Jim has come in to kind of visit with everybody at the open house, so he's here telling stories. You know, a lot of the big thing with collecting for a lot of guys is the hunt and the story behind it. You know, Jim is the second owner of a lot of these bikes. I memean, he traveled all over Nebraska and all over the surrounding states looking at bikes and getting stuff. You know, even things like his rare police bike. You know, that was found basically through a buddy that heard a person was going to get rid of it in a gas station of all places. So, you know, having him here and being able to tell the story behind bikes and kind of keep that history with it is super important. I think a lot of people enjoy that. I mean, I know I do, so surely somebody else out there does. You know, you collected not only the motorcycles, but you also do tractors too.
Tractors, equipment.
So, yeah.
A few other things.
Well, and that's kind of the fun part is just you know, the hunt of it, never knowing what you're going to run into.
Oh yeah, the anticipation and the find, especially running onto something totally unexpectedly.
Oh yeah. Well, kind of like the police bike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's quite the story.
Yeah, I was a friend of mine overheard a guy talking that he had this old bike. He was going to just haul to the scrappers if nobody wanted it, and so I followed up on that, and he ended up had bought it on a police auction, and it was in boxes. I didn't even know what it was. I was coming back with a load of plants, and I had some room, and the guy goes, well, he said, if you give me what I paid for it, he said, I'll sell it to you, and I said, done. And so we loaded it up, and I let it sit around for 2 years, didn't even know what it was.
Really? Yeah, just kind of knew maybe parts and pieces.
But they were different, and it was white, which wasn't my favorite. And then when I did find out, and then it was like, okay, then we took a winter and had a cold winter, and I put a couple gals in the back room with two toothbrushes and liquid ice, and we polished it all out, so it's not a repainted, it's all original.
That is unreal.
Yeah, that's the real paint that come on it, and everything on it, and it's just great. I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but it looks darn good.
Right. Part of the collections that's here, in addition to Jim's motorcycle collection, is the Harry Ertl kind of gas and oil collection. We've got a huge selection of vintage gas pumps, from visible gas pumps to clock face to you know, regular just old station pumps. I mean, a huge variety. He spent 60 plus years collecting, and he went after anything that was odd, different, just like collecting in general. And a lot of the stuff is super original, so that's really exciting. And this stuff has not seen the light of day. I mean, inside we've got a collection of his signs as well. one of the great things that we found, you know, sitting behind some of the loopsters that are in there was a new old stock white rose gas sign. I mean, it's still in the original crate. Fantastic example. I mean, the thing is just as it was when it got produced. It's super, super neat. Lots of stuff to look at. So that is going to be a lot of fun, kind of going through all the globes and things that's included in that collection. Just super exciting.
On the road again, Brian and Shannon head back to Nebraska, where they orchestrate a pickup that featured several different tractors of different variations.
We're out here in Springfield, Nebraska, sunny Springfield, Nebraska. A little parched out here, haven't got any rain out here for almost a month and a half. At the Schulting family estate, loading out Charles's treasures. Had a great turnout so far this morning, a lot more to go. Weather's going to hold for us, it looks like. It's supposed to get a little cooler on Sunday, but we'll be long gone, sitting back in our own home offices. So looking forward to getting this wrapped up. We got a great crew here today. We got Jeff Gravert out of Central City, Nebraska. Of course, we got Shannon here, we got Pagan here. We have some local guys helping. I'm running the telehandler. We're picking up as many tractors as we can. Jeff Gravert, he's the master on the little mighty skid steer, picking up all the small stuff. We're getting everybody loaded as quick as we can. Takes time, takes patience, but we're getting everything out of here.
And we are selling the estate of Charles E. Schulting, who passed away September 29th of 2023.
And who are you?
I am Chuck's daughter. Dad was a jack of all trades. He was a hay farmer, he was an over-the-road truck driver. He would just had a passion at some point in time and got into antique tractors. And he just became known around the county and the western part of Nebraska and eastern part of Iowa of being able to fix anything and everything in antique tractors. And he would just, over the years, probably 50 plus years, has collected. And today we're here for everybody to pick up stuff that has been on the estate sale.
So as son-in-law and being someone with an IT background, I started to talk to Chuck several years ago about all of the equipment that he had out here and how he had it inventoried. And at the time, he had it all up in here and it's like, oh, this is going to be a problem. So I started talking to Chuck about writing stuff down in terms of what the tractors were, what the parts were, makes and models, serial numbers and stuff. And so I built a spreadsheet for him, and every year or so would sit down with him and say, okay, Chuck, what's been sold, what's been bought, let's get this thing updated. So in the last year we found out that he got rid of a lot of stuff that was on that spreadsheet and added even more. So, but the spreadsheet is a good basis of what Chuck actually had out here.
Aumann Auctions has been a great company to work for. Brian, the gentleman that we've been dealing with personally, has been very accommodating to us, very appreciative of his efforts, and he's just been very communicative with us, and it's all been a very wonderful experience for our family. I would highly recommend. They just do everything for us. They've come in, they've cataloged it, they've organized it. They're here loading out today. It's just been a fantastic company to work for, and everyone that we have dealt with has just been wonderful. The decision to sell all of Dad's tractor collection and the parts and the pieces was very difficult for our family, but we knew that it was the right decision that we needed to do, and knowing that it's going to go to people who have the same passion and love for antique tractors that my dad did has provided us comfort and peace within the family.
Brian and Shannon continue to work at the Schulting pickup, helping new buyers get their treasures so they can hit the road.
Charles had a very diverse collecting habit. Minneapolis Moline, Internationals, a little bit of Oliver, and then of course that nickel hole D. Man, that nickel hole D was pretty sweet. Pulled that out of a private family out of Minnesota, I believe it was, many, many years ago. Brought it back here, restored it, looked pretty sharp. Of course, those nickel hole Ds, those are pretty rare John Deere tractors.
But with this collection, there's one piece of history that is hard to let go for the Schulting family.
The John Deere Nickel D came out of David City, Nebraska area, and a family friend had asked me if my dad would be interested in getting the tractor, and of course, hands down, my dad said yes. So Dad and I loaded up in a truck and a trailer and went to David City to pull it out, and it was sitting in a line of trees, didn't run, and it came to be. And Dad would always refer to her as a she, and it was because he didn't need another boy in the family to confuse my mom, he said. So it was in a lot of parades, sitting on a trailer going through. It was just a special tractor. Just because knowing that it came from where it came, and it's kind of a rarer tractor within the John Deere industry. So it was just a special tractor between my dad and I. The Nickel D is going to Albany, Minnesota, to a gentleman I believe by the name of Tom Blattner. And it's my understanding from talking to Mr. Blattner's, I believe, possibly future son-in-law, Austin, that Mr. Blattner has quite the collection, and he's going to get her repainted and put it in his collection. Austin seemed to be very excited about hauling it back to Minnesota for his father-in-law, and I think in my heart of hearts, I know it's going to the right place because I believe the family will treat her the way she needs to be treated, and I know my dad's smiling down because knowing where it's going. I lived in the area, family friend was like, hey, we're cleaning out my grandfather's property. Would your dad be interested in this tractor? Sight unseen, my dad said yes. Yeah. So we loaded a trailer and a truck and off we went to David City, Nebraska. And you'll see from the pictures that it was sitting in the tree line. She didn't start, she was rusty, and there's a whole gamut of pictures there showing the process of getting it loaded and all that good stuff. So Dad got her home. There's a couple pictures in there that we found that it's actually in pieces where he took it apart, got it to run. At one point in time she did run, but she's been sitting for a couple of years. Sure. He did take it for some parades, of course loaded on a trailer. He always wanted to put it in a parade, so that was one of his goals with her. I just hope somebody cherishes her like my dad did. They will be cherished. Good. Glad to hear it. Thank you. It's been bittersweet seeing the tractors leave the property today, but it's also comforting knowing that the tractors are going to families and other people within the nation, I guess, because they've been going all over the place. Knowing that they will be cared for and loved for just as much as my dad loved him.
Still in Nokomis, Jim continues to look around the new Aumann showroom as he bids farewell to his collection.
Yeah, I have really enjoyed getting to come down here and see these bikes all displayed like this. I had never seen them all in one spot before. I had them in various storage areas. A lot of them I hadn't seen for 5 to 10 years, and so it's just great that Kurt has got this kind of facility to display these, and it's just, I mean, I've almost impressed myself just showing up here to look at these. You know, I've had a blast collecting these because almost daily I would get inquiries, and one here and one there, and so on my end is I collect tractors and other things, and actually the find is the high point of it. And so some of these bikes here definitely have got some sentimental value to me, because there's a few of these bikes here that are bikes that I rode around with these guys in high school. And so we all had them there in the 60s, and then it was either, for us at that time, it was college or Vietnam, and so they got parked and forgot about, and so it's just been great going around and reconnecting with some people, and you know, it's all about the find.
You still enjoy this? I know one of these was your daily rider.
Oh yeah, I got 3 or 4 of them in here, rode all the time, and
yeah.
And you know, I bought another bike last week.
Well, that's you know, we have so many sales for guys that they kind of go through the collecting stage, and it gets so big, and then they sell out, but they still got the bug.
Yeah,
and, you know, still collect, and it's still fun.
You know, when I'm driving down here and going by farmhouses I've never seen before, I'm looking around, even though I know in this part of the country you guys are picked over. So, but yeah, it made work fun for me, because I was, you know, it just, every day was an adventure, and so we worked our tails off, and then pretty soon I had my guys find them. Even got my wife used to looking for motorcycles and tractors and stuff. So yeah, it's just been something I never thought that I would do in this volume. I just figured I had one and that was going to be it, but then went on from there.
Once you get bit, and it's somebody comes in and hey, I've got this for sale. You know, it's hard to pass up.
Yeah, and I learned I'm a pretty good mechanic, so I love to tinker on them and get them going. A lot of them just people shut them off and forgot about them.
Oh yeah.
So I have a fun time just firing them back up.
Yeah. Well, I am looking forward to the auction. It is coming up here and ends on October 1st, so it's coming up quick. And, I know there's a lot of potential buyers that are coming out to come check and see things.
It's exciting for me. If somebody would have asked me a little over a year from last year that I was going to do this, I'd have probably said no. And then it just hit me. Actually, it hit me when Kurt answered my phone back and came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, well, we're doing this.
Yeah. Well, we're excited for it, and it'll be exciting to see where all the bikes go.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be all the stories that I know in these that get scattered. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Well, I can't thank Aumann Auctions enough. I'm so glad that they answered my contact and come out and then agreed to do this. It was a big project, is a big project, and things come off on time. And all the guys are so great. I know I got friends now for life. And these guys are at the top of their game. I mean, I checked around a lot, and I just figured that I was going to start with them because I considered them the best. And after going through all of these motorcycles and all the tractors and equipment, that's proven out, no doubt. And the contacts and stuff that I got, I mean, they're in it to do a good job, and they do.
Next time on Old Iron Adventures. Chip Pierce heads back to the Gene Young collection. Then fall harvest begins to pick up as the crew get ready for this year's auction.